Why do I want to call you Kick Puncher? Oh my god, I need to get out of
Yes.
that. You're not Kick Puncher.
I'm also Kick Puncher.
Wait, is
Uh,
that your character name? Did I remember it?
Ricardo is the name, the real name. Kick Puncher is a stage name.
Okay.
I still need to pick a feat. Fuck.
I think with the stage name, it still makes sense referring to him as that during combat.
Kick
That still
Puncher.
works. Yeah.
I will definitely
Kick
be
Puncher.
the Kick Puncher in combat. If I'm not, something has gone incredibly bad. What is this? Martial Adept?
It's horrible. Don't even look into it.
What? Martial isn't that bad.
It's a martial
Yeah.
adept where you get to pick like some extra weapons.
Yeah.
No, it's maneuvers.
Oh yeah, that's still
No.
like meh.
Alright, well, I will not pick Lucky because I despise that feat. Mage Slayer, I'm not called to take it, even though it's kind of cool.
Mage Slayer,
it-
in my opinion, if you're fighting mages, I guess everybody, it's so fun. Just being able to react to spells and stop
Yeah,
them.
it seems really cool, except my character has not yet had trouble with mages. If we ever get to level 8 in this game, and we come across some mages, I will pick that then.
Yeah, because
You
this
know-
is because this is a limited run, and it's a whole bunch of like one shots strung together. You guys are gonna be power leveling like crazy. So every time you do a mission, level up. Every time you kill anything higher CR than you're supposed to, level up. So you guys are gonna hit that level 8 before you know it.
So it's either human determination, which seems kind of fun. I've never played human, neither do I plan on playing a human in the future. So this is like the only time I'll ever be able to make use of this. Or because, well, or I can get athlete, which seems pretty good for me. But don't I get climbing speed at some point?
Don't you already have it?
No, you run up walls at level 9. Any vertical surface. Or any smooth surface.
Ah, doing the move. Okay.
Yep, it's pretty cool.
Or I can make long jumps or running high jumps after moving only 5 feet. So this is also when I'm prone, I only need to use 5 feet of movement to stay. This is like cool.
Yeah, Monk already gets kind of a bit of that with their Step of the Wind. That already
Yeah.
like doubles or triples their jump distance.
I have a question. Human determination. It says when you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can do so with advantage. Does that mean I need to announce I will be using human determination before I make the roll?
Well, it's also a UA feat.
One second, I'm gonna read it.
It is a UA.
I'm not aware of it.
I'm just looking at on 5e tools. You can. This is my source. It honestly just seems like a worse lucky feat. No, you
Yeah.
do get a point. You do get an ability score improvement still of 1 point, and it is recuperated when you finish a short rest.
It feels
So-
like a Goliath's feat, doesn't it? It feels the same thing as my Unstoppable on Goliath.
I really don't know.
I'm gonna allow it just because it's so similar to the Goliaths on Dominable.
Yeah. So, my question is, do I need to announce it before I make the roll?
I'm gonna let you roll. If you fail, I'm gonna let you use the ability.
Alright. So if I make a roll that has neither advantage nor disadvantage, I can use this.
Yes, so if you make a roll that has disadvantage, you can make the roll before you use it. Once the roll happens, you can say, I'm gonna do it normal if it was at disadvantage, or I'm gonna do it with advantage if it was a normal roll. So you get to see the number before you use it because it's limited to once a day.
Okay.
Yes, because I think Goliaths have a similar feat. If they fail a save, they get to redo the save because they just are determined not to fail and not to fail.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I will be plopping this down here. And I guess I'll take dexterity because that's like, yeah, that's it's the only thing that makes sense.
Well, dexterity is good and wisdom is good for monks for their saves.
Yeah, I could also use constitution, but dexterity, constitution, and wisdom are all useful for me right now. But
Do I add the spell slots that I gain from my level up, or do I leave those for the long rest?
Repeat the question.
Do I add on the spell slots that I've gained from leveling, or do I leave those for the long rest?
I'd say that you guys slept, so you would have had them.
Okay.
oh, my save is so bad. It's 11. Oh no. Oh, we have a sleep.
Yeah, I looked up the Goliath feat, and it's similar, but not similar. You can re-roll a saving throw that you fail. You must use the new roll. You can use this 1 times per long rest.
So this here is can make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw with advantage. Once you use it, you can't use it again until you finish a short or a long rest. So this is like you can use it multiple times a day if you take rests.
I'm gonna allow it, but if it becomes too powerful because it comes back in a short rest, I'm gonna move it to a long rest.
That's completely cool.
Yeah, because this is something I've never played with. Human determination is a new one for me.
I mean, it still seems like a was lucky, but I'm happy with it.
Oh, and Callum, also on concentration spells, you can drop concentration whenever you want. It doesn't require an action. It's like even on other people's turns, you can just drop it freely.
All right.
Yeah, it rarely comes into play, but once in a rare while, it's a good thing to do. Like if someone else wants to rush into an area that you have like an area of effect spell permanently, like doing something, then you can drop it so they can run in on their turn.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
Well, I think we just modify here this point of dexterity. Why do I have +1 charisma but not class? I'm sorry. Oh my god, this character is. What race am I? I am human, right?
I mean, you tell us you're human, but I don't know.
I think I'm human.
Yeah, I think you're human. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure I'm human. What do humans get? It's
You
+1 to 2 things?
no, you went to with a human variant. I'll check what you went. 1 second.
Oh my god. I think I must have. Okay, I think I know what happened.
Yeah, you went with a special human because you even asked me about it.
I think I know what happened. Oh, I'm so dumb.
What happened?
Let me just make sure. Send it to you. Yeah, human variant. No, this is a noble variant. Human. So,
Where are my notes on you? I had a full 2
you
pages
sent
on
me
you.
this. Because I took an extra feat. I took the actor feat.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, you are a human variant with +1 to all ability scores plus an extra language, but you chose to go.
No.
Yeah, you chose to
Because-
go with an extra feat, right? And not +1 to all.
Yeah, it's this thing here. So I should have plus 1 to two things. I also took the actor feat,
Mm-hmm.
and I took the performance skill.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I messed up because I think what happened is I was like, okay, 100% I take an extra point and wait, what the fuck did I do? Does the actor give you? It increases your charisma. What what stats did I roll?
Uh, charisma just lets you intimidate people, or like try to control
No, I
them
know.
by being fancy.
Okay. It's fine. It now I see because I used the character mancer, and the character mancer just gives you shit. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Everything is right. I'm sorry for taking up your time. I'm used to adding like stuff I got after base levels in the in the attribute options at like the options thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I should have a +1 to two things here, but no, because I use the character mancer, they just add it to your score directly. They don't. It's fine. Everything is okay. I'm sorry for wasting your time.
My time is not very valuable. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
sure it's
still under budget.
Don't we have like 1 million money now?
Okay, you do not have 1 million money. You do have a lot of money though.
Might just have 1 million money.
Uh,
The
m-
Yeah,
exact
there you go. It's a million
million.
money right here. It
my
says.
notes say 1,600 copper pieces, 1,400 silver pieces, 3 gold pieces, assorted gems, 2 magic items from table B, which apparently you guys rolled for.
And platinum pieces.
I didn't write
Yeah, but
down
we
what
also
magic
got-
items you got. Did you
Our
guys?
sheet does say 1 million platinum pieces.
Yeah.
Just throwing
That-
that out there.
No, that was the secondary roll. We also got a bunch more. We got 600 copper pieces, then 8,000 silver, 2,200 gold, and 110 platinum. I have it all here in a money bag item.
Did we work out the magic items?
I
Yeah, 2
believe.
potions of greater healing,
Oh yeah.
a Carl's feather token, and a potion of invulnerability.
Yeah.
Yeah, did I get anything?
This was a shared reward, so I
You
don't know how
take
you
the
guys are
influence
splitting it.
potion.
We have yet to split it. We said we're splitting it 6 ways, where one part is gonna be for the party fund. I haven't done the math yet, though.
Well, we could always save this for next week when like everybody's here.
Yeah.
We're missing like 2 people, and we're just gonna do like a side mission today. So,
All right, let's go do a side mission.
and we'll get even more money and not share it with them.
They don't need to know about that.
You don't need to know about this one.
Yeah, they don't know about our side hustle. It's fine.
Okay, so because they're not here, I have a note stating Emerald Crest reward. They have to return to the bar. Why don't we send them back with the beaks? Why do you have beaks? Oh, because you killed owlbears.
Yeah, we went to the owlbear pit and took
We
the
murdered
beak.
the fuck out of those owlbears and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 owl beaks. How many did you guys collect? Do you know?
I think we only killed like 3. No, wait, we could 1,
we
2,
also
3.
wanted to save
We
here.
got the one from the river. We got the 3, didn't we? In the
Yeah, 3 in the
Labyrinth.
pit. I don't
That's
think we-
4.
Did we kill one next to the river? I thought that was just like drinking and then it just ran off.
No, I think they did, and then they threw it here, and we were just able to collect it because they didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
But in my
because it died, I think, because of the bleeding from your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's 4 out of the 5 because that 5th one was like a familiar or something, and we couldn't kill it because he didn't want us to.
In my notes, I have 5 beaks in the party's bag, so you must have found an extra one in there from
Sure.
a previous hunt from someone else.
I'm not going to contest that.
This is the most confused recap I've had yet.
It'll get more confusing. Your DM takes very little notes because he's stupid.
That's how I feel when I do anything in this game. All right.
Okay.
Well, that's good. So we sent the fuckers on a return mission where they go give him the beaks, and we're gonna go do some man business.
Okay, that's sexist, but I'll allow it because it's accurate.
Well, one of the people we sent away is also male, so
This is
Yeah.
business, and we are men, so
and that's factually too.
You realize you just set up that flag for us to get our ass kicked, right?
Hell yeah. That's what I'm fucking hoping for. I wanna get fucked this session so hard that next week they have to come in to save us.
I'm gonna let you guys know they made it back to town successfully. They submitted the reward, and in your head, you get a voice message. This is gonna be sometime during the day. Congratulations on finishing an emerald reward. You'll get 2 emeralds per beak, so that's 10 emeralds for the party for all 5 beaks. I'll explain what the emeralds do later. I'm just doing that now so I don't forget that you received emeralds.
So we have some brain emeralds. That's good.
Yes. If you don't remember, the tavern lets you sleep and eat for free, quote quote, as long as you do missions. And they use the emerald points as a payment system, so you don't actually have to give them anything. There's just points associated with your name for what you consume and what you do in the tavern.
Well, it's
That
fine.
just
We're
sounds
not
like-
here with-
It's like that just sounds like payment, but with more steps.
Yep.
Yes, it does, and nobody really asked what the payment table was. They just ate and stayed.
It's fine. Now we're in with the. Is this the bandits? I forgot. No, these are the bounty hunters.
Well, after you left the tavern, you went hunting for some cattle wranglers. They stole the cows. I think they also stole a pig. You were chasing them down. You traveled for a few hours and you tracked them down to a small road where an owlbear seemed to be eating a cow. You interrupted an owlbear hunt by accident, and then you engaged the hunters, and I want to say accidentally killed them. You can correct
It's
me
more
if
like-
it was not an
it was
accident,
not an accident.
but
It was actually an accident.
you can correct me, but I'm gonna just call it an accidental kill. That's what the papers are gonna say.
Okay.
You feared for
They
your
attacked
life.
us first.
You feared for your life and you defended yourself with lethal force. You equipped the ring and walked towards a camp you located in the night. When
Yeah.
you got to the camp, you snuck up to them and you attacked the fake camp. When you attacked the fake camp, you were captured. Normally they would have killed you, but then they saw the ring and they're like, oh, members. Have they been tested? No. Okay, let's have some fun and see how good they are. So they tossed you in an arena pit where they just used you for entertainment by killing a few small, easy prey animals, owlbears. You did a lot better than they expected. Once you finished, you learned that you are now mandatory members of the Hunters Guild. The Hunters Guild does exactly what the name states. They hunt. Now, some of them hunt humans, some of them hunt animals, and some of them hunt big prey. I do believe that your leader is Kick. Yes, Kick has the ring.
I have the hand.
So, in the Hunters Guild, you are labeled as Kick Puncher and Crew.
no. We need a better name.
Oh, you're labeled as Kick Puncher and Crew. You can update your name
Alright.
later. Do you guys want to go through to see what name you want to go through?
Well, I'm gonna now confer with the party that we have here. At least have some options, right? This is a very lame name. I mean, obviously, the movie is gonna be called Kick Puncher's Bizarre Adventures, but everything else, we need like a real name.
You are our leader, supposedly.
I mean, my name is Bernard. so that's a name.
I like Bernard.
Thank you.
I also like Bernard, but it doesn't sound like a very cool group name.
So Bernard and crew.
That sounds good. You're definitely a crew. We're all definitely a crew.
It still doesn't have the same punch to it. You know, we need a punch.
I was going for a kick. I mean, we could wait until the others get back. See what they
Alright.
think. If they have any suggestions.
Let it simmer in your minds until they're back. Maybe we can take a small mission, right? And that will give us inspiration for the name.
I think Carol can join.
Kick punchers, bizarre benchers. I'm just gonna add a quick note so I remember that's what you want to call the film.
No, it's such a dumb name. It's fine.
Wait, sorry, what are we called?
No, this is for something else. This is for his own private mission later on.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, well, while we're doing this, and before Wingwin can stop me from doing this, I'm gonna go into the quest hub. Where can we find quests, missions?
It's here.
Yes.
Yes,
The general store where you can buy supplies, food, weapons, and items also sell quests.
I'm gonna fucking barge in there.
I'm gonna follow him.
And I'm gonna barge, like, crash open this door. Oh, Wingwin, you're here to experience this next bit. I'm gonna fucking open this door violently, slam it open, and yell, I require your most difficult mission.
Sorry about him.
The bender's gonna look at you. He's gonna sigh. New members.
See this ring? You see this ring? This is the ring of Kick Puncher. And the ring of Kick Puncher may not be blank. I need the strongest target for her to extinguish.
We're happy with your normal target or even your weaker ones.
Most difficult one.
He's gonna turn around, pull out a box, and start going through the box. It's a light weak. Are you opposed to anything? Anything that you won't hunt? Or anything that you want to hunt?
I am opposed to anything too easy.
I'm opposed to hunting people. I mean,
Unless they're bad,
more
evil people.
that's what he said.
And are you looking for money? Or are you looking for prestige? Because that makes a difference.
I want some cool faces up in the stream. You hear me?
So you want A-class missions. Let's see if I have any A-class missions.
A-class missions sound okay.
You have B class. B is later, so it's higher, isn't it?
A is higher than B. Are
Then
you
give
new
me
to the
A.
guild? Oh my.
Oh no, I've been here for years.
Okay, yes. Clearly you've been here for years. You know what? There seems to be a fake bandit camp that has sprung up just outside of our camp, and they're claiming to be members. Why don't you go and confirm who they are and stop them from claiming to be members when they're fake members? If you do that, then I'll find you a good mission.
Well, I guess that works. We're kind of dealing with a lot of fake stuff, aren't we?
We really are. Did we ever find those cows?
Yeah, it's fake cow stealers. We have a fake encampment we came across with fake people in it.
No, the cow was dead and used as bait for the owlbear.
But were there not multiple cows that were missing?
There was like a pile of cows, wasn't there?
There was 2 cows. They had been there for a few days. They were not the cows you were looking for.
I'm sorry, sir. Have you seen any cows around here?
We have a cattle farm outside. Are you looking to buy a cow?
No, like a lot of cows who
Wait.
look like...
Before you disregard this, how much does a cow cost?
We don't need a cow.
Yeah, but how much does it cost?
You'd have to talk to the farmers. I don't sell cattle.
I wanted to shave my face onto one.
You wanted to what?
Not
Oh my god. The new members are always so crazy.
We're not gonna shave anything onto your cows. So nothing about any like lots of cows that maybe had gone missing.
Let me check and see if any members have been hunting cows. He's gonna take out a parchment and start reading through it, and he goes, we had some rogue members that that took some from a small village. Where'd you come from? When he asked you where you came from, you actually came from the port city, so it's the biggest city in the island, not the small village that he's referring to.
Okay. We came from the port city, but it was something about a village just outside the port city had missing cows.
Well, we normally don't steal from cities. We have our own cattle, we have our own shipping, and we grow our own food. You know what? If somebody's gonna take cattle, it probably might be the fake bandit camp that settled up because they don't have
how
anything.
convenient.
Oh, of course. So we better get on that fake bandit camp.
Oh, big bandit camp, the BBC.
You guys might actually have already been hunting them in that case. Okay, so just go take care of them. Make sure they're no longer claiming to be part of our members, because that makes us look weak having members like that, and we can't have our club seem weak, especially in the Isle.
How do we make sure that they aren't actually members, though?
Well, just ask to see the ring.
What if they have a fake ring?
Exactly.
Oh, all the rings are numbered.
That some sort of like handshake or like passcode.
Did you not have a members chart? Uh, if you want, I can sell you a members charter. He's gonna duck under his table, pull out a small parchment of paper, and hand it over to you. That'll be 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
This is a very rare piece of information. It has a list of all the members of the guild.
A second ago, you seemed shocked that we didn't have one. Doesn't that mean that we should have one anyway?
Yes, everybody has one, but they're expensive to make. It costs 1,000 gold. I'm not gonna just hand out 1,000 golds of materials to every new member. What if you
I feel like
die?
we should have gotten one of these on some sort of training or orientation, something like that.
You're members, aren't you? Which means you clearly have already killed something to become a member. You must have 1,000 gold. Everybody here has 1,000 gold. It's nothing.
If it's nothing, then why not just give it to us?
Okay. He's gonna push the parchment towards you, and he says, "Just lay your ring finger on it, and it'll show you what it does." So,
I'm gonna look. No matter what happens to this, I'm gonna look unimpressed. I'm already looking unimpressed. Okay, this is my exceptional bartering skills coming in, and I'm gonna put the ring over it.
when you put your ring over it, he just says a random word, just gibberish. Doesn't make any sense at all. And then the parchment changes. It's a wanted poster, but instead of having wanted on it, it just says member, and it has a picture of Kick Puncher with a value under it, and the value under it says 0.
Yo, that's so cool!
And
Look at that, it's me.
then it fades and it moves on to the rest of the party one by one. Each of your faces show up.
Hey, that's me. I'm on a paper.
I'm going to
Yeah.
remain unimpressed.
Alright, well, clearly, this is very cool. However, no,
Mhm.
just speak.
It's just 1,000 gold. I mean, if you don't want it, you don't have to take it. But this is the only way that we know how to check if the ring is a true ring.
How much does this job with the fake bandits get us?
See, nobody has really posted a reward. You'll get my admiration.
What? That
Okay.
sounds good enough. I need either a skull over here or some money.
Okay, let's do this. Pay me the 1,000 gold for the parchment, because what if you die and I lose my money? But if you successfully complete the mission, I'll return your 1,000 golds back, and you can have it as a reward for maintaining the proud name of the guild.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Then don't we not get any money?
Once you return, we can reward you with some trinkets. I have a couple rings, some armor. You guys have. He's gonna look you up and down. Questionable gear. It looks like you just found. It looks like you made it yourself, to be honest.
I did, and then he kind of turns around a few times.
Question.
I'm gonna look him real hard in the eyes, see if he's actually like meaning to give us back the money.
Can I
So
roll
you pay
in
us back, huh?
to work out if he's scamming us?
That's exactly what I'm trying to do,
You
except in a
yeah,
role
you
playing
can roll
manner.
insight. It's a very
Oh,
low
sorry.
insight.
Let us both roll insight, so that my success is enhanced by how bad you're doing. Oh wow,
Oh,
it's
wow.
actually amazing.
Yeah, you guys can
Hey.
tell he's laid back. He's not. I mean, you know where he is. You know where the store is. You clearly are more powerful than him, so he's not trying to take
That's clearly
advantage
not
of you. Yeah, he seems like he's gonna return your money if you come back alive. Honestly, it looks like he doesn't think you're gonna return back alive, so he doesn't really care that he's gonna have to return the money.
Right, deal. I think. Yeah, it's a deal, right? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Bernard?
a deal.
So we aren't getting paid for this?
No, we will be played with some trinkets and this cool as fuck map.
Wait, why do
Not
we
like
want this
that.
map again?
So we're risking our life for trinkets?
It's better than what you already have.
You can get armor that isn't, made of scrap.
He's going to grab the parchment and fold it up neatly, put it inside of a tube, and he says, "This parchment is very sensitive. Do not lose it. It's a list of all the members. It requires a ring to activate it, and once every 48 hours, you must speak the key phrase to it, or else it'll burn up and self-destruct."
Oh my god.
Okay,
Sorry,
this just sounds way too complicated. Why don't we just not take the paper, and then we'll just, like, stab everybody not wearing a ring? I mean, that's kind of how rings are passed on, right? You just, like, stab people who have rings, and then you get them, and then you win.
Honestly, Bernard seems to make a solid argument here.
Honestly, that's how a lot of the crews work around here. It's up to you.
But we already have a ring. Do we need another? What do we get for another ring?
I mean, I don't have a ring. He doesn't have a ring. Wingwin over here doesn't have a ring.
We get to keep 1,000 gold.
Yeah, the majority of us don't have rings.
Oh,
Well, we're gonna get this 1,000 gold back.
And also, let's be honest. If we have this charter, we are absolutely going to forget to say the phrase at some.
Well, we'll just leave it with you. You're the guy who reads his book every morning, right?
I've already
I mean,
forgotten the phrase.
I have my book, but I only know how to read this book.
You can also read this paper now.
I mean, I could, but I don't know the phrase.
What's the phrase?
well, once I give it to you, and you bind to it, you just make a phrase. Who's gonna be holding it?
No one, because this is 100% gonna light on fire by itself.
Absolutely.
It-
And I don't like carrying flammable pieces of paper around in my bag with my
Alright.
nice pieces of paper.
Oh, that's what the tube is for. It's gonna smack the tube against the table. If you forget and it self-destructs, it just burns inside the tube. No harm.
I can't really bind to anything more. The sling kind of took the last spot I got.
This is not attunement. This is binding. It's just
Okay,
to let
let's
you
just-
use the item.
Let's just leave the paper here, and we'll go out, and then we'll find everybody with these rings, and we'll kill them until all of us have rings.
I mean, that idea sounds. They might even have one of these pieces of paper.
Yeah, we could just take theirs.
Like,
Good idea.
What if
I mean,
the-
we'd have to ask them for the phrase.
It's weird playing the reasonable guy in this situation, but what if they're really strong, or you were talking about how you didn't want to murder innocent people.
Well, I mean,
I mean-
I've seen
They're
that.
bandits.
Yeah.
And also, as much as Bernard actually seems to have a good idea here.
Thank you. I have those a lot often. People just don't realize it.
By the way, can I take this ring off ever?
Have you tried taking it off?
I think I might have tried once.
Take it off. See what happens.
Oh my god, you're creeping me the fuck out now. I'm gonna
Alright.
try to take it off.
If you try to take the ring off, you're gonna slide it off your finger. No resistance. Are you going to put it back on, or are you gonna put it down somewhere?
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
You're gonna put it in your pocket, and then you're gonna look at your hand, and the ring is back on your hand.
Yeah, because I'm sure I tried it before.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't think.
it comes off, but the second that it's out of vision, and your hand becomes obstructed where no one can see it, the next time they see your finger, it has the ring on it again.
Yeah, this thing is not really leaving me. I think it might have some downsides to it. You know.
Well, the shopkeeper's just gonna look at you and say, "Well, the biggest downside is people want it, so yeah, don't let people see that unless you wanna defend it."
You happen to sell gloves.
Ah, I actually do. A lot of our members, prima donnas, they love their glamour clothing, and he just grabs a box full of gloves and mittens, leather,
Oh,
glamour weave.
Well, I want fingerless gloves, but then it wouldn't cover the ring. So it would be really annoying if I put the glove over the ring, right? It would
Ah,
tighten.
if you're trying to hide the ring, he's going to say, 1 second, he's going to walk out the room, and he's going to come back with a small vial of liquid. He says, if you want to hide the ring, just dip it in here, and we can change what it looks like. And then he's going to reach into his pocket and take out a ring of the ram, which I'm assuming you guys would know what it is.
A ring of what?
A ring of the ram.
I have no idea what it is.
Okay, Ring of the Ram is a magical ring. When you equip it and you attune to it, it lets you hold out your hand and activate it, and a spectral ram comes out and hits whatever target you're aiming at, whether it's a human, an enemy, or an inanimate object. You get 3 charges in it. It does damage and it pushes them away, and it recharges in the morning. It's just a magical blast ring.
That's very cool.
Yep, it's very fun. And he says, well, if you dip your ring in this liquid, and then you dip a Ring of the Ram ring in it, both of them will look identical. You can actually use any ring you want. 5,000 gold.
What? Fuck off. Alright. So you guys decided that we're just gonna murder everybody, yeah?
I mean, that's a very aggressive way to put it. I was thinking we do this job and then see if we can get a piece of paper over there.
Yeah, but like doing this job, by doing this job, you mean is murder everybody.
I mean, we could just do a different job that doesn't require that actually pays money.
We've not necessarily even been told to murder them. We've just been told to make sure they go away and to work out who they are. That doesn't necessarily correlate to murder.
Yeah, but you said that the way we make sure they're not fake is by murdering them.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
I don't think we have to murder them. We could just ask them to show us the ring.
And if it's a fake, how would we know it's not a fake ring?
The merchant's gonna wave the tube around.
They get the
1,000
tube.
gold.
He said he would give us the gold back.
But then we don't make any gold. We're just back to what we had
Right.
before.
We
I mean,
have this
or is-
paper here, which is cool, and we can sell it.
If we lose, I mean, who else would buy the paper? All the members apparently already have it. And also, the paper can light itself on fire. That's not good paper. Why would anyone buy paper that can spontaneously combust? That's just poor product design.
All right. Well, I don't see any other way of doing this job instead of other than getting this paper and murdering everybody.
Again, I feel like we should step away from that word murder, especially as you are filming our every action.
No, the recording is already over. It's okay.
Speaking of, what happens with that? We've never questioned this. I'm doing it now. What happens when you record us? Does that go somewhere? You recorded us doing, like, fighting people until they stopped doing fighting. Is that going to implicate us in something? I don't know.
Well, what happens with the film? Well, it captures the scene. You got a while when it captures the scene, and then it's saved in the orb, and then later I'm gonna go and produce it into a movie, an action movie. It's gonna be the best action movie ever. It's gonna be a masterpiece.
Can I have, like, my face censored for that? Or, like, covered?
You can cover your face now, and then they won't be able to see it in the recording because it will be covered.
Sir, do you
That
sell
would be
masks?
your thing. You'd have like a mask on.
Sir, do you sell masks?
We have all types of masks, but tell me more about this recording device. Can I see it?
Oh, well, actually, it's not really mine. I'm loaning it from a person, so I think he'd prefer if I didn't show it to people, just willy-nilly.
I mean, what harm is it if you just show it to me? I'm a merchant. Maybe I've seen it before. I might give you a backup if I have one.
Well, all right, and I'm gonna step like 2 steps back and show it to him from a distance.
Oh, come on. What am I gonna do? Take it from me? Just, let me hold it for a second.
I don't know about that.
I mean, he
See,
has. We've just been filming sort of landscapes, a little bit of sparring outside. Nothing, major. Very
This is
boring footage.
quite important to me. I tell you what. for making sure that you're not just gonna steal this from me, give me something just as valuable as
Well- As an unknown object of unknown origin with unknown powers? What type of value would that be?
well, this is my life's ambition right here.
Oh, your life's ambition. And then he takes out some garbage and he puts on the table. Well, you could just hold this.
What is this?
I was cleaning up earlier. It's just rubbish. I'm pretty sure it's just as valuable as your life's ambition.
So we should be getting off on that job.
Yep, agreed. We'll leave the paper here. We'll come back. We'll get rewards, and everyone will be fine.
So will you take care of the bandits?
If we
Mm,
don't
well-
take this paper, then when we're back, we'll get rewarded the 1,000 gold. Yeah.
no one has really posted a reward for this mission.
That's why I said let's
We
get one that actually has a
gold if we
reward.
return?
Yeah, I think we should find one with a reward that has been posted instead of random promises for trinkets.
But they might have the cows, and that's a reward.
We want cows as a reward.
The emerald bounty, the missing cows, the reason why we're here.
Okay, I was thinking money, but okay.
We get emeralds for the cows, which is equivalent to money.
Yeah, no way we go about this. We get any money.
So what
Okay.
jobs do you have that pay money?
Okay. Well, if you're just after money,
No, I want the skull thing. I want the cool thing on the ring.
how about-
Okay.
You
Oh,
said
sorry.
you wanted the 1,000 gold. How about this? You take care of her fraud problem, and I'll pay the fine of 1,000. I'll give you the reward, 1,000 gold.
All right, now you're talking. Keep talking.
What else is there to say? Just take care of her fraud problem, and you get 1,000 gold.
All right, what do you guys think?
I like that idea.
All right, agreed. I'm gonna slam my fist on the table.
Okay, he takes out a parchment. He draws a very crude map. Basically, it's just an X. Oh, okay, this is where we are. So this is north, this is south, and they're gonna be about 4 hours this way. And then he's gonna draw like a small square. He's like, okay, this is gonna be the small village. If you hit the village, you went too far, and then he hands it to you. You look at it, it's very crudely drawn. There's no landmarks, no markers of distance. It's literally just where you are, the port city all the way to the left, a small village halfway, and a bandit camp somewhere north of the small village.
All right, you're a smart book guy, and I hand it over to Elro. Figure this out.
So I'm navigating us.
Yes.
All right. Have we heard anything from the others?
They, at this point, you would have decided it's just a small faker camp. You three can handle it. The other two of the party are just gonna go back to the port town and return the items. So this is where you guys are splitting up.
Wingwin, aren't you here? Or no?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, look at that! So he came back.
Wow, Wingwin flew back over here.
Wing Wing would technically still be here.
Oh, Wingwin is still here.
Yes, the party hasn't split yet. This is where the party would have split up.
All right, then I guess Win can come with us.
Yeah, okay, so only one member needs to return to the Emerald. That's fine.
Should be okay. Look how steady. I'm gonna give her my retainers. I don't know where they are right now.
Because people were gonna be missing, the party was gonna take a quest, and whoever was not here was just going to go back to the Emerald Cove and return the owlbear beaks for the reward. You were gonna be part of that reward trip, but since Wing Wing would rather go hunting for the fakers, you didn't go anywhere. You're still here.
Okay, so let's set out.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys are gonna be walking out, he's like, before you guys leave, make sure you take supplies. I'd hate to see you fail.
I think he just wants some money.
Well, of course I want money. That's how I make a
What, you
living.
have it?
Wow, you very good hearing.
Do you have Oh, you know what I've seen? What about those brass knuckles?
I'm sorry, those.
Brass knuckles. The weaponsmith's just outside the door. You can ask him.
Alright, and what about potions the team?
Uh, you. The alchemist is also outside.
Motherfucker, what do you give us then?
I sell missions and I sell equipment and armor.
He
But
just asked.
doesn't the smith sell like, armor?
He sells weapons and fixes.
Okay.
Well, I'm fine. Let's head out and we can figure it out then.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you guys?
Do you still want to stop by the potion seller and get his strongest potions?
I mean, we haven't distributed the money yet. I thought we were waiting for everybody to get
Alright,
together.
let's go with no supply.
Tick Puncher couldn't handle his strongest potions.
Are you guys just gonna head out the cave?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, everybody's here, so we can't like split up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
The whole party gets together. You decide. Okay. We're gonna have to go to the Emerald and return this before we forget. Make sure we get a reward. So you hand the items over to your party member, and is she playing a he or she? What's Lane playing? I forgot.
Oh, she.
Oh, that's right. And she just says, "Okay, I'll travel with you guys, and as soon as you hit the camp, I'll keep going to the town, drop off this, and then I'll come back and meet you if anything happens." Everybody agrees. It's a plan. And you head out. As you head out, who has the map?
Oh, because he's the smart boy.
I would be leading with the map.
Do you have any cartography by any chance?
Absolutely.
It's not a skill.
I don't think is that a thing.
Well, that's making maps, not like reading them. But yeah, that's a tool
It's
proficiency.
a random skill in the game.
Right.
This map is just the worst map you've ever seen. There's no scale, no distance. You kind of get a gist of what direction to go to. So if you don't have cartography, do me a survival check, just to see if like you recognize.
Wait, just a quick idea. We're looking. So one of the landmarks is like the town, right?
Mm-hmm. Port and a small village.
Wingwin, can you use those boots, maybe, to get like a lookout?
Sure. Yep. What we looking for? Cows?
Like landmarks. So there's a town, and we're looking for a bandit camp. And can I still roll that survival?
DM, what time of day is it?
It will be 1 or 2 p.m. the next day. So you would have rested.
All right, so Wingman's gonna take hold of the map, and I'm gonna go 30, 40 feet up in the air, and I'm gonna look around. So do I know north, south, east, or west?
Looking at the map, you have an idea of what direction you're supposed to be looking at, but you're still too far away from the village to see it.
Okay, so I mean, do I have anything for reference, like mountains or anything like that? Clumps of forestry, mountains. Do I have any kind of landmarks at all that I can, kind of pinpoint stuff?
The map just had the cave, the port city, a village, and the enemy camp you have to go to. It is very, very badly drawn, so no landmarks.
Does my nat one help us at all?
Since Wing has the map, your survival skill just lets you know.
Oh, gotcha.
So do I need to do survival as well? Roll for survival?
You can do perception to see if you can like spot the buildings really far away. Oh, okay. 26. I'm actually gonna say that if you squint really hard, you can see a clearing where you kind of see some buildings, but it's super far away. You're not sure if that's the camp or the village, but you have an idea of where you guys need to go.
Okay. So north, south, east, west, does it matter? We have some reference. Okay, so here's the question. So the buildings of where we are,
Mhm.
I can get enough of a reference
Mhm.
to put it on the map, to clarify the map which way we're heading, correct?
Correct.
And we have something in the distance, like there's mountains or something in the distance that I can squint and see that this thing is about 2/3 the way to that, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's what I'm trying to say, so that I can clarify the map just a little bit and say, hey, there's a clearing and it looks like it's either a town or a camp, right?
Yep, and that could either be the village that's like west south of here, or the camp that's like west north of here. So either way, you're going west. It just depends on how south or
We
north you
actually
go.
we actually do have a frame of reference because it did say that it's about 4 hours travel.
Yeah, you did have a 4 hour frame of reference. So the buildings that she spots are about 4 hours walk away. So you know you're heading in the right direction.
Okay. So I'm going to come back down and do a quick jot and show that we're heading in the west direction and there's some kind of a clearing that I can't differentiate whatever from whatever. And there you go, y'all. It's the best I can do. There ain't nothing else out there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all welcome.
So we stick with this direction.
Yeah, you guys are gonna go. The survival check was just gonna see, if you're able to identify signs of like a path to walk through, like a clearing. Maybe somebody else had already gone to that city, follow their trails. But
Okay.
it's just a thick forest. You see nothing. Wing Wing, on the other hand, found like the general direction. You don't need to follow someone else's tracks. You can make your own.
Oh,
Yeah, because I mean, if all else fails, I can just like fly back up and say, nope, we're heading in the wrong direction a little bit. Let's go a little bit further north or south or whatever. So we're good.
Thank you, Wigwam.
Okay. Who would be in the
Y'all can
front?
call me Wang.
Yeah, who would be in the front of the party?
Me.
Roll
No,
me a
it's-
1d20.
Okay.
17.
Okay. The
Ooh,
party
nice.
moves at a very brisk pace. It's the sun is up. It's very warm right now, but the trees give you shade, so nobody's really feeling the heat. As you travel, you see a couple animals just jumping from tree to tree, a few birds here and there. But 2 hours pass, 3 hours pass. You get to the point where your member kind of gets an idea of where you are. And she's like, oh, I think if I head this way, I'll go to the port. I'm assuming Wing Wing will jump up into the air, look around, and she'll definitely see the port city. It's quite big. It's at the shore, so you'd see the water and you'd see the port city. And
You call me she one more time, I'm gonna smack you into tomorrow.
I keep forgetting it's Wing. So Wing would fly up into the air, see the port city, and your member is gonna run towards the port. The rest of the party, Wing, are you gonna try to find the village or the encampment while you're up in there?
Sure.
Do a perception, just a really quick perception, really low DC. 18. Okay. As Wing is in the air, he looks around and he sees. Sure enough, there's a small village, 3 buildings, a field. It looks like a small river, a canal going through it, and a little bit off to the side, there's smoke and a small clearing. And that might be the camp you're looking for. According to the map, it looks about the right direction compared to the city or the small village.
So the map that we see online, what is that? Is that the camp or is that the village? What is that?
I'm sorry, can you ask that again?
Yeah, the map that we see online on Roll20 that has like the water to the top of it. What is that? Is that the village that we're looking at? Is that the camp or the town we just came from? What is that?
That was from last session.
That was from last session. That's the cave with the bandits. That's the map still showing the thing.
Oh. So I missed all the fun. Got it.
I'm actually gonna move you guys to the right map. 1 second. Roll 20
Okay.
didn't move you. Okay, can you guys see it now?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, one more try.
There
How
we go.
about now?
We see that original
kind of a
encampment
thing, yeah.
that we got like almost killed in.
Okay, we're gonna reuse this map because for some reason the other map doesn't want to load in. I'm gonna try it one more time, and if it doesn't load in, I'm just gonna use this one. 1 second. Okay, can you guys see a different map, or is it still the one where you got ambushed?
Still the one where we got ambushed.
The other one will ambushed.
Okay,
Okay.
and this would be where
Oh,
the
there you go,
cows
there-
was,
Yeah. The cows that are horses.
and okay, one of my maps is not loading for some reason. I'm dropping you guys in there, and it's not changing. So we're just gonna use this one.
Okay.
Okay, so Wing went up into the air and he spotted the village, he spotted the camp, came down, and informed you guys you're heading in the right direction. What do you do?
I say we keep heading that way.
Before we do, you want to say
What time of day is it?
Ricardo, hide the ring as we get up there.
It'd be about 4 p.m., 3 p.m.,
How far are we
30 minutes
from the camp?
from the camp and the village. It depends on which direction you head to directly.
Well, I think we need to make a decision. 4 o'clock, it's kind of early yet, so I think we can go in and get settled unless y'all want to camp for the night. It's y'all's choice.
Let's keep pushing forward.
If we are going to the camp, just keep that ring. I don't want them immediately fighting us for the ring.
But they already have a. Well, maybe. Okay. But this thing is cool as fuck. I don't want to hide it.
Just do you have pockets?
But you want to put my
Just
hands
that
in the
pocket
pocket.
there. Just I don't know.
It's a huge
Like
tactical
behind your back.
disadvantage. Oh, I have an idea. Do
Okay.
I have some rags or bandages? I have like a kit, right?
Wait, why didn't we get gloves? What's the issue with gloves?
Thought about it.
Anyway, yeah, bandages.
Alright, so I have a backpack with some shit. What's a mess kit?
Food, right?
Yeah, just food and utensils.
Fuck, does anybody have some cloth that they don't need?
Nope.
Nope.
I have my.
Tell you what, no.
No, it's fine. I have. Well, I can make. Okay, this is good. This is okay. So I'm gonna take my fine monk robes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which are pretty fine, and I'm wearing kinda, and I'm gonna make them all metal by tearing like a stripe off the bottom, right? So it's gonna look all cool and shit. Or maybe off all the shoulder sleeves, so my bulging muscles are gonna be showing more, and I'll use those scabs to wrap around my hands, so it's hiding.
As he's doing this, can I just hide the ring with minor illusion?
Yeah, like,
Yes.
and it's gonna be between my fingers and shit, and it's gonna have like this really cool effect where I throw it off, and then it's like, it reveals the ring.
So you just made kind of like boxing gloves.
Yeah, boxing cloth.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him tear up his fine monk robes and then just hide the ring with minor illusion.
Well, you can't hide it forever, bitch.
Minor illusion only lasts 1 minute, but yeah, as he's tearing it up and he's wrapping his hands, you're just gonna look over.
It's a cantrip. I can keep doing that.
You're gonna point at the ring, and it's gonna just. What are you doing? Just making it invisible, making it harder to see, changing how it looks.
I'm just gonna make that invisible. There is no ring on his hand.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, because I'm hiding it.
you succeed.
You can't hide something you can't see. So you
Can
wouldn't
I
be able
also
to...
hide the monk robe?
What do you mean? You want to hide my entire fucking clothing?
No. Just the ones on your hands.
Or you could just take the ring off.
No, I already tried that.
It just shows back up.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
guys,
that's why I did Mage Slayer. It's to punch you when you try to hide my eggs.
Okay.
so he's making those boxer gloves. What are you guys doing right now as you're traveling? I'm assuming you're doing this as you're walking.
Just keep an eye out for any enemies, I guess.
And is the party heading towards the village or towards the camp?
I thought it's the camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought the camp.
All right, you walk another 10-20 minutes, and you can see a clearing coming up ahead. Who's in the lead?
I am.
Go ahead and do a perception check.
What
As-
do we let Bernard?
Yeah, as you approach the camp,
Why do we let Bernard
Four.
leave?
I get distracted by some butterflies.
yeah,
Yeah. He's the worst guy to me in the front.
you know the weather's pretty nice. The sun is out. It's really good weather, and you see some clouds kind of like hovering above, blocking the sun, making it just even better. You close your eyes as you're walking through, enjoying enjoying your nice leisure walk. As you approach the camp, smoke seems to be rising. It looks like somebody had recently made a campfire, maybe cooked something. Is the party gonna just walk right into the camp?
So, Bernard, I would say you are our most commanding looking person. I think
Thank
you should lead in. I will stay at the back with my book. I can document anything they say.
Why can't you be too far back to here? You need to stay right with us. I'm gonna put you closer to me.
I'm just gonna, cause I don't know what we're going into, and well, some people just may not be too friendly. So I'm just gonna walk around the other side over there and see if I can see what's going on.
Can we take the paper?
You did not take the paper.
We did not take the paper.
We
Okay.
didn't because the two fucks.
So
It's
we
the most fun I've ever had in DnD. And now you're like, no, we can't use it up. Whoa.
we're gonna have to see if we can gauge whether they're
No.
telling the truth about
Don't
being there.
worry, I have a plan for that.
Okay, I'm gonna trust your plan.
It's definitely not. Let's go.
Wing,
Are we sure this is the fake camp, by the way? Because they should have a real camp.
are you going to go around to the other side of the camp?
Is there a main entrance?
Yeah, Wings plan is to go around to the opposite side of the camp and go up to the top of a tree, stay hidden, and see what's going on. Like as people come out, how you're greeted. Just kind of like inspect the place as things are going out. That's just the general. I don't step into just unknown events like that. I think it's stupid just to walk into an unknown camp. I come from the woods, come from the swamp, and just that those things don't happen. You got to be very cautious what you approach.
Okay, 1 second while I put you guys down. I seem to be in the GM layer. Objects and tokens, there we go. So bottom right hand corner would be where you guys are coming in from. Elise is gonna be not here, correct?
I'd rather she not die when she's not like here.
Oh, oop, sorry.
Wide Bernard.
I
Yeah.
Wide nard.
Oh, God.
Why not?
Ricardo, Wing, your retainers have ran away. You haven't even bothered looking for them, so they're not here. And
Where did they go?
So is everybody going in like right there?
My plan
This
is to
would
go
be
to
the entrance right here. Yes.
So. Oh shit.
Wait, are we sure this is the fake camp?
No, that's why I'm going in to talk to them, because I'm good at negotiating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, weren't there meant to be two camps? One that is made closer. This is definitely, like, didn't he say that the camp we came up to was close to this one?
There's a village to the south, and there's a camp to the north. So you're approaching a clearing which looks like a camp, and it matches the map that was given to you.
I thought it was a piss poor map to begin with.
It was a piss poor map.
That's fine.
I'm gonna. I really want to capture this on tape. I'm gonna activate it before Wingwin goes. Before they split off, I will be saying action, and then give all the speed. Okay, guys, we're gonna be doing this very difficult mission. This is the big. This is our first huge mission. As what's her name? Was it
Oh, we didn't
It's-
know the
Kick
name.
Puncher 2 for now? Patent pending.
I thought it was
uh,
Bernard's crew.
Wing's already gone.
Can
When
it be the Bernards?
as
I mean, Bernard is going in. He's our leader right now, so.
We'll call this temporarily the Bernards. And let's go. Make sure to do the jazz hands.
as you guys are
Okay.
prepping and you say action, Wing is running through the forest. I want you to do a stealth and a perception check as you're running through. You see him just kind of like say, "Okay, I'm gonna go around and make sure everything's okay."
Oh, I was gonna say I'm already parked on top of the as those little buildings, those little tents. I'm already parked on the backside on the top of one of those tents, so I can see what's going around from all angles.
Still give
But okay.
me a stealth and a perception just to see
That's fine.
how fast and how much you saw when you got up there. Are you flying or walking?
I walked a little bit and I flew the rest of the way.
Okay, so Wing would have walked up, and then just kind of like flutter up into the trees, rustling some leaves as you make your way, and then just park on top of the tent. Are you hiding on top of the tent, or are you making yourself known on top of the tent?
Hiding on top of the tent. That's why I said I'm on the back side of it, as low as I can possibly be, but to see as much as I can. Nobody would expect me to be up there, so they would hopefully wouldn't be looking up there, but it gives me a good vantage point to see what's going on.
Okay. You notice as you get on top of the tent that there seems to be 3 people in the camp. They are kind of like just laying, eyes closed. They seem to be resting. They might be asleep, you're not sure. None of them really have paid any attention to you. So Wing's gonna be on top of the tent. What about the rest of the party? What are you guys doing?
Do they have shadows?
Yes. They're kind of laying on the ground, but yeah, they seem solid.
Yeah, then Bernard will walk up to him,
I will be following
doing jazz
the-
hands.
Yes.
I will be following up Bernard, keeping a bit of a distance.
I'll be putting you closer to us.
As the party approaches, one of the guys in the camp just pokes his head out. Hey, who's there? Hello?
Hi, my name is Bernard.
Yeah, what do you want?
We're looking for bandits. Are you them?
Bandits? We're not bandits.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And Bernard's gonna turn around to the party.
Wait,
I
what
guess
are-
this
what
one was
are
a
you
bust.
then? I'm gonna peek out my head over this rock. What are you then?
What are we? We're just enjoying the field. We came to hunt.
Oh, you're hunters, aren't you?
Yeah, we're looking for some meat for the village,
Are you part of any guild?
He's gonna squint and look at you. He's like, no. Are you?
Are we? And I'm gonna give him a wink. A very obvious big wink.
Do you have any rings?
I meant to ask that just straight out.
Rings? He's gonna look around. I don't know what you guys want, but we don't have any money.
Alright, I see what's up here and I'm gonna walk through. Well. You are testing us, aren't you?
He's gonna look around at his mates confused.
Do they look particularly? Do they look just like normal hunters? Can I check?
Do a perception check to see what you notice.
16.
So, the camp seems a little permanent. It's not a overnight hunting party. The village is close enough to where if they're hunting for the village, they would have just walked back to the village and not set up a camp. So you already think there's something wrong with their story. As well as
Alright.
they seem to be wearing armor, not village clothing.
What are you hunting for?
Owlbears, deer, birds, whatever we can get.
A lot of armor for bird hunting.
Well, you know, there are a lot of owlbears around here. It's a really good owlbear area.
But if you really are just hunters, I'm gonna give him a big wink. Okay. Then do you know the secret handshake?
He's gonna step back and just be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, the hunters wink secret handshake. Do you not know it? I'm gonna slowly approach him.
He's gonna take one step back. And his friends are gonna kind of reach towards their waist and kind of like...
No. I just want to get to see if you really are a hunter.
I don't know what you guys want, but like I said, we don't have anything of value here.
Can I? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're not looking for trouble.
Can I cast detect thoughts on the one who's talking?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
nice.
Okay, so it's just subtots or deeper thinking. Let me look that up real quick.
Can you post the stuff?
It's a lot of text.
The short version is there's basically two different levels. One is just like surface thoughts, and he can kind of bounce around between different people. There's no saves. There's really nothing they can do about it, and they aren't aware of it. And then he can try to probe deeper, which is like literally like reading any memories or past thoughts or deeper feelings and emotions, and that they get a save for. And they realize when that part is happening.
Okay, so as you do that, is he aware that you're doing it?
No.
You
Yeah,
kind
not
of
for
just
that layer.
you kind of just hear in his head, oh shit, it's the real company. I knew we shouldn't have done that.
Well, you know, if you're not gonna give me the secret handshake, I think we might have some trouble here.
He's gonna look around nervously and like I don't know what you're talking about. We're just hunters. We're just looking for food.
Yeah, but all of us hunters, see, we are also hunters. We're very cool hunters, and all of the hunters, we all know our secret handshake. Just give it a try, okay? And I'm gonna like hold out my hand just like for a normal shake. Just get ready. You don't have to touch me yet, you know. Just be prepared for the shake.
He's gonna nervously reach out, and you're hearing his thinking is like, what is he doing? Is he gonna? What is this guy?
All right, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do the shake, okay? You're gonna say 3, 2, 1, and I'm just gonna do jazz hands.
Can I? I'm just going to use my telepathic speech, just to tell Kickpuncher that these are the guys.
I'm still not knowing that they are. So I'm gonna do
Yeah.
jazz hands and see if they are also doing jazz hands.
He's gonna look confused, but he's gonna start kind of like lifting his hands and start doing jazz hands, looking around.
Oh, so you do know it. And then I'm gonna start spinning in place and while shaking my bum.
He's gonna look around at the people behind him. He's like, he's gonna look really confused.
I'm gonna be doing this as well, jazz hands and.
Yeah, and this is when you tell me that it's them, right?
Yeah. I'm telling you as we're doing this.
And for the final bit, and then I'm gonna activate my Eldritch Claw tattoo and punch him in the face.
And as he does this, I'll draw my glaive too.
Okay, so the one in the middle, I guess roll to hit.
And 3, 2, 1, hiya! And I'm gonna punch him. Oh, do I get to hit? No initiative yet.
They are 100% surprised. They don't know what's going on. Yeah, roll to hit. They don't know what is happening. One of them's not even looking at you.
This tender comes out of me and just smacks him for it. It's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Across the cheek, dealing 7 points of damage.
As you hit him, he falls over. Behind him, his friends just like drop to their knees. It's like, we're sorry. We didn't mean to. We give up. Please don't kill us.
But that was easy.
I mean, this went smoother than I expected it to. You guys have gold?
Where are you gonna rob them?
I mean, it's hardly robbing them.
They are just gonna be underground, underneath, just kind of closing their eyes, saying, "We didn't mean to. Please don't kill us."
So, you guys pretending to be from the place that we're from?
Look,
So,
it was just a joke. We didn't think anyone would take us seriously, but then, they started giving us free stuff, and sorry, we didn't mean to.
Who gave you free stuff?
The village.
Oh, so that means you guys like us, and you're going to give us free stuff, right?
We don't have anything. You can have whatever you want.
Oh,
What did the village give you?
free stuff apparently, and Bernard's going to go through and start looking for free stuff.
Okay, no, Bernard, that's going back to the village.
Oh. Okay.
We're getting things when we get back. Don't worry, Bernard.
Is Wing still holding his? You said he was holding his bow, right?
Yo, Wing.
Okay, so Wing's still gonna be holding an action on them unless they react. I'm assuming they're gonna be just in their knees, just begging
Yeah,
for
you
their
muted,
life.
Wing.
Sorry.
well. So did you guys steal any cows?
The leader's gonna look back at the ones behind him. It's like, I think, yeah.
You think you stole cows?
Yeah, I still have these 2 big fists up, and I'm gonna bring my eldritch claws higher to his face.
Well,
So you either stole the cows or you didn't. Which one?
we found them.
Did you find them on a farm?
Did you find them on a farm and then broke the fences?
Yes.
Did you also feed them drugs to make them more subservient?
Well, it's a long walk. It was just to make it easier to control them.
So you stole the cows?
And you also killed a cow and a pig.
What the heck are they?
we ate them.
What?
All of the cows.
Look,
How long have you been here?
the village was. We wanted to show off, so we took it to the village and we had a big party.
Okay, how old are these guys?
You look at them, they're pretty young, 22, 24.
So just to get this straight, you found the cows on a farm, drugged them, dragged them across to a different village, where you then had a huge party and ate all of the cows.
They're just gonna be looking at the ground.
Honestly, that is impressively stupid.
So Wing is going to take that arrow that he's had like prepped, and he's going to shoot it in the ground, right there, to where all three of them can see it. And as soon as it hits the ground, he's going to say, "I think y'all lying." And he's going to pull up another bow and another arrow.
No, we promise we didn't mean to. It was just a joke, and then everybody was like respecting us, and everybody was afraid of us, and then it just seemed fun.
Wait, you didn't mean to eat an entire cow? How do you accidentally eat an entire cow?
I don't know, it happens.
A lot of entire cows. How many cows were there?
2.
Not many cows.
I can't remember how many cows there were. Oh, also, did you steal crops? Did you steal the crops?
Well,
Oh yeah, did you steal the crops?
yeah.
What the fuck? Alright, boys. These... they have to be lying.
No, they just
Can
they
can we
wanted
tell whether they're lying?
roll.
Sorry.
How long do you have? That's up to a minute. Okay, so it's probably past the detect
Yeah,
thoughts.
roll an insight.
Yeah. 18.
I think Wingman should also roll it because they seem to be accusing.
They are scared and they are terrified of you guys. They're not putting up a fight. They seem to be too scared to lie to you.
Okay, I think they're telling the truth. I think they really just did eat all of the cows and the crops and the
Well-
pigs.
We kind of left the crops halfway. They were really heavy.
What the fuck? This is the funniest thing I've ever had. Alright, you boys.
So you just abandoned a farm's worth of crops
I think
on the road.
I think these guys require some special public spanking or some shit. Okay, boys.
I mean, the contract was to recover the cows. So what do we do now? Do we take these guys to admit? Or
I think we're gonna have to replace the cows with these guys. I feel like these. Well, our first mission was the cows, but the second one was to clear the name of this place. So I think we need to bring these guys back to the village, make them admit they've been lying, and then we take them back to the farm, and we let the farmer decide what to do with them.
on the way to do that,
Okay.
do you have any of the stuff that the villagers gave you? Because that's going to be returned. You're taking that back.
I think it's donations for the Real Hunters Guild, isn't it?
I don't feel right stealing from these villagers.
Well, no, they gave it away to the Hunters Guild.
Out of fear, I assume these guys threatened them. That's just
Did you
again.
threaten them? I'm gonna step closer to him and like hold him by the scruff of the neck. Did you threaten them?
No, they just gave us the stuff.
You know, I really don't like threatening people and call them title.
If you guys search the camp, you'll notice that everything is really old and worn out. They don't really have any money on them, but they do have a lot of random things. a flower vase, a picture frame from some random family, some random books and clothing that don't fit them.
And you didn't steal any of this.
No, we just we were looking to have some fun, and there was some misunderstanding, and
You accidentally dragged and stole some cows and crops.
well,
An entire cow.
2 entire cows.
2 entire cows.
Alright, let's fucking get these people over. I have some 50 feet of rope. I'm gonna tie them all together. Take the knives and we're gonna fucking be on our way.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna gather up all of the belongings. Well, anything that I can notice would definitely belong to the villagers.
Yeah, this isn't even gonna be worth bringing back to the fucking Hunters Guild.
Yeah. So we return these guys to the village, give the villagers stuff back, get these guys to admit, take them to the farm.
And maybe they can walk back the debt of fucking eating 3 cows and a whole fucking crop or something. Or maybe they'll just eat these guys. I don't even know. But the farmers can decide.
That's up to the farmers. Okay. So I assume we're moving over to the village.
Wait, do you idiots remember where you left the crops?
corpse. What corpse? We didn't kill anything.
The
Oh,
crops.
the crops.
Oh, the crops. Well, they were just being harvested, so we just thought, oh, let's take them and then we'll have food for the next couple of weeks. But then the cow stopped pulling and we kind of just dropped a little bit, and then it got heavier and we dropped some more, and then eventually we just decided it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, but where do you leave it?
Kinda all over.
Oh my god.
So wait a second, how did we miss this? So from the scene of the crime, you left a breadcrumb trail of crops.
You are the
You
worst.
didn't back
You
to
are
your
the worst fucking team.
Well,
And we are the worst at finding this shit. How did we miss it?
I mean, an animal could have come along and eaten it.
it
Maybe.
wasn't that much. It was just one house's crops.
The entire harvest.
of one house. So that's okay. You're gonna work back your debt to those farmers.
All right. We know what to do. Tied up the arms together, took their weapons, very thoroughly searched them, and that's just.
Yeah. If they have any gold on them, anything like that, they're not keeping that. But
And make sure they don't have any rings.
Oh yeah, check
Just
them.
in case. They could be lying through the teeth and just really good at it.
I make sure they don't have any rings on them.
The leader has a very cheap ring. It's like a mix of copper and zinc.
Oh,
When you
I know
like
how.
press it, it bends because it's so soft.
I know how to make sure. I'm just gonna take the ring off, put it in my pocket, then hide his hand and see if it comes back.
No, there's no ring on his hand.
Does what?
Nope, there's no ring on his hand anymore. You took it
Ah,
off.
it's fake. It's clearly fake.
See, I told you Bernard had the right idea. We didn't need the paper. We were fine.
Thank you.
Alright, I was kidding. This is my fourth use of the camera. By the way, did you do the roll during action?
I did the roll. I rolled the.
Don't tell me. Don't tell
Yeah,
me. It's
yeah. It was an interesting roll. Whenever you go back, you're gonna be so bad at the rolls.
It's gonna be the worst movie ever. Just keep it logged. I'm keeping logged all of the things that happened.
Yep. So are you
But
guys
I have
gonna
the
take?
roll.
Are you guys gonna take the 3 bandits quote to the village?
Yeah,
Okay. Are you
they're
taking?
gonna admit the guilt, and then we'll go back.
You're also
Yeah.
taking the stuff that they had in their camp.
Anything we can agree. Yeah.
Okay, the village isn't that far from the camp. I'd say about 10 minutes at the most. You're gonna. slowly walk into the village. It's 3 or 4 buildings, not much there. A small farm.
Before we leave, actually, I want to take down the tents so people don't get any funny ideas.
Oh, which tents?
Well, they've set up a camp here,
Mhm.
right? So I'm gonna take down like most of the standing up parts.
Oh, okay. So you're
That-
just gonna clear the entire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just disassemble it. I don't give a shit. It can stay here, but I want to disassemble it.
Okay, I'd say that would take you guys about 30, 40 minutes. They're very
wow.
badly put up. You can just kind of like push them down, but it's 3 or 4 of them, so it'll take you a little bit.
Everybody's fine with that. I don't want people coming in and being like, "Oh wow, that's a nice camp. It's also close to the village. Let's pretend to be hunters."
Yeah, as you approach the village, the 3 prisoners, I'm gonna call them prisoners. The 3 prisoners are just like super scared of you guys. They just keep looking around. You all have weapons and armor, and yeah, they don't want to be here.
Is there a town center, like a
There's only
place with?
2 or 3 buildings. It seems like it's just maybe a family made a small village here. You see a worker on the field. As you approach, you see somebody kind of in the field watering, maybe going through the harvest.
You know what? I kind of feel bad. I mean, if they thought that there were some cool hunters out here, maybe it's fine for them to think that.
Are you?
I mean, they were giving the hunters stuff, though. That tells me they were scared of the hunters, or at least wanted to.
Maybe this is a town that nothing seems to happen in, right? This is just a shitty little place. Maybe they just thought it's exciting to have some hunters. How about instead, we have
Okay.
these 3 fuckers say that they need to go on an important mission and will never be back here.
Emphasis on the never be back here.
Because if they ever will be back here, then some bad people will come and, do their day.
People much worse than us.
Does that seem fair, boys?
Are
Are you asking us or them?
I'm asking them.
They will do whatever you want.
Alright, I'm gonna take. Oh, what do I have? This is so dumb. I'm gonna give one of them my nunchuck and say, I'm gonna untie them and give one of them my nunchucks. Now keep that with you because you don't want it to hurt you while you're untied, okay?
He looks at it confused. He doesn't know how to use this or hold it.
No. You're not meant to use it, but it will be used on you if you do anything. Now go there and tell them that you're leaving.
Did you just untie them and tell them to go tell the villagers they're leaving forever?
Yes, but we are looking from like a distance, like a fair distance. I just don't want to think that prisoners.
I'm gonna go along with one of them.
Yeah, I'm not leaving them out of sight. I'm just gonna be like,
They're
30 feet
they're
away.
gonna
I
walk
want to
into
hear that they're telling these villagers that they're going forever.
they're gonna walk into the town, look around at each other, and they're gonna start like whispering amongst themselves. It's like, what's going on? Who are these people? What? As they approach the small village with 2-3 buildings, somebody noticed your party and people start gathering. It's only 3 or 4 people. It looks like maybe 2 families. And they start just gathering in the corner of one of the houses, looking over. And the bandits approach them. The bandits are visibly scared, and the villagers are confused because they're like slouching, walking really slowly.
Oh, fuck. They're gonna need some help. Elro, do you want to help them?
Sure. Guys, do you have anything you want to say to the nice villagers?
as they approach the villagers, one of the guys tries to like puff out his chest, but he looks like he looks white to the face. He looks like he's scared for his life, and he holds out the nunchuck, and he just kind of like moves it up and down, and he's like, "We have decided that your village is off limits to us. We are gonna go now. You'll never see us again. Bye." And then he's gonna turn around, look at you. It's like, was that good enough?
You nailed it.
Okay, and all three of them are gonna scurry back to you guys.
So the threat that they were here to deal with in your village has been sorted. They're going to go on another assignment now. Goodbye, and I'm going to follow them.
The villagers look super confused. Nobody knows what's going on.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna once they scatter a bit, I'm gonna like run off to just like a single guy on his own. You said it was like a farmer.
Yeah, they all gather to the corner of one of the houses. They kind of just like were hiding behind a half fence.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, this is great. So I'm gonna take my robes and put them like the other way around, right? And kind of like put it over my head so it looks like I'm an idiot. Maybe I'll even take my quarterstaff and I'll use it as a walking stick because I want to fake being an old man. I like cover my face and then fake be an old man walking around, okay? And then I'll approach the crowd from behind and be like, "Oh, these boys sure were something, weren't they?"
Are you trying to deceive? You're an actor.
Yes. I
Do either a
have
performance or a persuasion. I'll give it up to you.
yeah,
Or
do a
deception.
performance.
Yeah, any
And I have
type of charisma that you want to roll.
You have advantage on it because I'm a performance. So it's a 19.
19. So they look around, confused at who this old man is. They've seen their neighbors for the past 20 years, and they know each other very well. There's only like 7 people in this village. 11 when people come in for harvest. Who is this old man?
I'm just gonna keep asking. Yeah, they sure did a lot here. Those what were they again?
Someone's gonna look at you and say, "Wait, who are you?"
Bernard's
Oh.
crew?
No, I'm just an old man. I just arrived here. I do fishing. I fish with my swan boat.
Okay, well, oh, I guess you didn't know. We had some bandits just outside of town. I guess they're gone.
Oh, you said weren't they hunters? Really cool hunters.
Well, I think they were in the hunter guild, but they were definitely bandits.
Oh, well, they must not be hunters then. Remember that, boys. They're not hunters. Goodbye. And then go and run away.
The village is even more confused.
All right, let me go back to the boys.
No.
Hey, you fuckers! You didn't even tell them they were hunters.
Can I just leave like a bag full of that stuff in the middle of the town?
Just gonna walk up and drop the bag.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
they can just gather it as they gave it out.
You walk up to the middle of the village and you drop the bag of belongings.
Here's the stuff you gave them. They don't need it anymore. And then I'm head back to the group.
I can't even deal with these guys anymore. Let's just fucking go.
It's
What time is it?
about 5 or 6 6. You've lollygagged a bit. You cleared the tents out. You walk to the village and then you kind of prep for this little charade. It's
So
5:36.
how long till we if we go now to back to the fucking farm?
Are you trying back to the port where they originally stole the
To the
cows from?
farms.
Oh, the farm where the cows came from.
Yeah.
If you go back to the, if Ling flies up, he can see the port city. It'd be more than a day. So it's about a day's travel.
Do you guys want to go back to the camp, set his back camp, and sleep?
Bring these guys back to the. Oh, to their camp.
Well, I want to go to the farm, but this is quite the ways to travel, right?
Oh no! I thought you meant bring them back to like the guild.
No, I didn't need to go back there, right?
No, we don't need to go back there. Well, we will need to once we've dealt with these guys, but
Alright, we're gonna need a proof. I guess I'll just take the clothes later.
I mean, we have their fake ring.
No proof, no? Do they have anything distinguishing on them?
They had worn out armor, rusty bent weapons, and the really cheap ring.
I'll just
Why
keep
did-
that in there.
why did these guys think you were in the Hunters Guild? What set you apart from just a bandit?
Are you asking them?
Yeah.
Well, we were just roaming through the countryside and having a hard time finding jobs. So we thought we'd just go to the village and try to maybe get work at the field. But when we went to the village, one of them started begging and groveling, and next thing we knew, everybody thought we were members.
They just thought you were bandits.
Well, we didn't mean to, but we were hungry and they gave us food. We tried to make it up to them by bringing the cows for a feast.
Okay, so wait, we have the ring. Would that be enough proof? What if we get them to like write a letter saying that they will never come here again? Is that a thing? I mean, is that proof?
I mean, these guys are just bandits. Do you want to bring them back? It's only like a couple hours walk. Do you want to bring them back to
Bring them back to
the guild?
Back to the what? The guild?
Back to the Hunters Guild.
I mean, is that even allowed?
Yeah, is it a good idea to lead them back to the guild? Hey, do you guys know where the guild is?
They're gonna look at you confused.
And then I imagine it's a secret.
Alright, well, I guess it's back to the farm we go. Maybe we can have the Emerald Company give them proof. Are they friends? The Emerald Company and the guild?
You haven't asked anyone, but you know that in this island there seems to be a lot of companies and guilds and adventurers who make groups and they all compete for prestige. So they would know each other, but they would not be friends.
Again, we have the fake ring. I think that kind of
Yeah,
Proves
we
it.
have the thing. We can take some more shit of that.
Are you guys camping at their old campsite?
Well, I think we can walk a couple hours and then set up.
It is 6 o'clock. The sun's coming down, but it's still a little light out. You guys want to walk a bit before you set up camp?
sure.
Sure. Are we walking towards the farm then, or the guild?
Yeah, I think so.
Which one?
The guild, I'm guessing.
Okay.
No, not the guild. We're
Guild.
going back to the farm where the farmers are. We're not leading them to the guild.
Okay then.
Now we should go back to the guild and then take them back out to the farmers. We got to get our proof first to the guild, and then we take them to the farmers and let the farmers do what they will.
Well, but then they know where the guild is.
What if we
Alright,
not?
we can tie.
Oh,
We can
back
put
on the
some.
hatch.
Yeah, we can blind them and then take them down.
But it was
Blind them,
it was just a bar, wasn't it?
and blind them with what? I mean, you didn't even have enough cloth to wrap your finger.
Oh, we can go back to the tents. We can tear some blindfolds out of the tents.
That sounds like too much work. Let's just take them back to the farm, and then we'll head back to the guild.
Farming in the guild.
Farm, then the guild.
How far is the farm from the guild?
About a day and a half.
Yeah, see, and then if we leave them, then what's the difference in leaving them here, expecting them not to run away?
No, we're not leaving them here. We're taking them with us to the farm.
Why?
Because they
Okay.
stole the cows and the pig and the crops.
We don't have cows to give back, so we'll just give them back.
They can work
And-
off the debt.
Right, but we went out to find the cows and the crops, right? And what we found was people that stole the cows and crops, correct?
Exactly.
But the cows and the crops have been eaten or abandoned.
Correct,
Different
but we
from
need
the-
proof that that happened.
Confession.
So we take these guys back. I don't care if we tear down one of their tents and make them sleep outside the town or whatever. The guild was just a bar where everybody met. So why
No,
don't we just
we're talking about the Hunters Guild that we just came from. The secret, fighty one.
right? That was just a bar. We stumbled in there basically by ourselves, didn't we?
Knocked out and then brought there in secret.
We got
And
knocked
then-
out and chained to a wall.
Yeah, this was
I
from
don't
the
know.
session that you made.
Yeah, this was last week.
Okay. Well, then I'll
Yeah.
shut up. Never mind. Sorry.
I think that's meant to be like a secret. We can blindfold them and bring them back.
I think just farm would be easiest because
Alright,
even
do
if we blindfold them, I doubt the guild would be incredibly happy that we're bringing people. If we were to go to the port city, could we get transport to the farm to make it faster? I assume it'd cost, but
Yes. It's still quite a bit travels. I'd say about a day walk because it's forest. Not really a lot of things you can do to make it faster than just walking.
I say we just go straight to the farm then, because it'd save us half a day at the most.
Okay. Are you guys gonna walk tonight, or are you gonna make a camp and walk in the morning?
Just make a camp. I'll just tie them real good.
Tie them up real good.
You know,
You don't think you've ever seen someone more scared of you guys, and they
but
are
they'll still
just-
get in time.
Yeah.
They can run away with being scared. It's a rough world out there.
Yeah, you get the idea that you could just leave them untied and they won't even move because they'd be afraid.
I will not take that.
Yeah, still tie them up.
Okay, so you guys camp out here for the night. Is somebody gonna do a watch?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second watch.
I'm blind with items, so I'll take the last watch.
Are you human,
Oh, yeah.
Bernard?
Yes.
Would you not need the full 8 hours?
Yes, I do. Well, 6 hours and 2 hours watch is what's
Mhm.
allowed.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's why they normally do 2 or 3 shifts. That way everybody can get a full rest.
Alright. I got very used to the last party just being mostly elves. So,
Yeah.
It messes
I'll take
with your
third shift.
schedule when you do that. Yep. Perception checks for the watch.
First watch is
14 and 6.
I'm not rolling well today.
wait,
Oh, that's-
mine is-
by the way,
I'm gonna say
I have
Bernard dozed off.
perception.
Do you want my perception too? I'm taking third shift.
I'm at 3.
Yeah, sure. Throw your perception in there.
I guess you were 10.
Wing
I
would
was 4.
be yeah, Wing would be above the trees. I'm assuming when he does watch, he just goes up a little bit every so often, correct?
Yeah, sitting in a tree with a arrow pointed towards the people, or at least the bow loaded but not pulled back.
Okay. Yeah, he would have just been up. Everybody kind of like did double shift. Two people stayed up, and then two people stayed up, and then Wing went up. You know, the forest is just alive with animals. You saw a couple small game. You saw an owlbear really far off, near the river. Nothing too close to the camp. No humans. Nothing dangerous. Everybody rested. Everybody woke up. Nothing happened. Nothing eventful. Weather looks nice. Are you guys just gonna go ahead and head straight to the farm to return the thieves?
Happy with that?
Okay, so you guys are gonna walk the day to the farm, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and are your guests tied up? I'm assuming.
So,
Yep.
line dragged.
Okay, you guys are gonna walk back. As you walk back, you make it to the area where the owlbear previously was, where you had your previous encounter. You know, the the carcass has been picked clean. There's a few bones. Otherwise, there's not really anything to let anybody know that anything happened there. You're walking through. Who's in the front?
Bernard.
Always been.
Bernard, do me 2 survival checks with advantage, because I'm assuming Wing would be flying up every so often, giving you assistance. 19 and a 22. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
As you're traveling back, you you're able to see the paths where people have traveled before. You kind of remember what the forest way was on your way to the bandits' cave, and you slowly make yourself your way back into the farm. As you're nearing nighttime, you do see the farms approaching. You're about an hour away. The forest clears up a little bit. You start going through some fields and hills. Are you guys gonna do anything, or just gonna go straight to the farm?
Probably just go straight to the farm.
Yeah,
Yes,
straight
there's
to the
nothing
farm.
made.
Okay. If everybody's just gonna go straight to the farm, as you approach the farm, some of the farmers are gonna recognize you, and they're just gonna start walking towards you and approach you. Just greetings, like, "Hey, were you able to find the farms? Did you the cows? Did you figure out what happened?"
Boys, would you like to explain what happened to their cows?
The farmers are gonna look over, just confused. The bandits are just gonna look down, explain to them, "We're sorry. We didn't think
ate
anybody
your
would
cow."
notice, and we were stupid, and we took your cows for a party we were having."
You didn't think anyone would notice 2 large cows that were no longer there?
Also the pigs and the crops.
Well, we thought that they had so many that if we took two, they might get a little upset, but nothing would happen.
So fucking dumb.
So the cows and the crops and the pigs are unfortunately gone. But we did recover the culprits, and they are more than willing to work off their debt to you on the farm. Aren't you, boys?
They're just gonna look down at the ground. Are you leaving them with the farmers?
I'm waiting to gauge the farmer's reaction to that.
Well, two or three families walked up and they heard what happened. They seem to be pretty upset. They are riled up. They wanna beat the thieves up, and they wanna show an example. But You explained that you brought them back so they could work off their debt. So some of the farmers are thinking about it. They're like, "Oh, well, we do have to fix the fence that they broke, and we do need help plowing the fields. Like, what if they run away?"
Uh, well, it would be pretty easy to find them uh, if they run away. I make sure that they hear me saying this because they did sleep with us, and we have a very powerful wizard here who can track them no matter where you go. And I
Oh,
look
that's
straight
right.
at them.
Can I use minor illusion to just like have a floating compass above my hand pointing
Yeah.
to them?
Yeah. Speaking of, we should probably get those drops of blood from them that you need to make sure that you can track them anywhere, anytime, from each of them.
No, don't worry. I did that while they were sleeping.
Oh, good plan.
Oh, okay, we've already got the blood.
The farmers are gonna grab them by the rope. I'm assuming they're all tied from rope, and
Yep.
just drag them up to the city square. They're gonna explain to the rest of the family what's going on. They accept this as penance for the thievery. They're gonna make them work until they pay off the crops they stole and they pay off the 2 cows, which, by the way, they're very, very valuable in this town. So
But even if they work for you, they'll be okay.
at this time, everybody seems to be in a better mood. They don't have to worry about any more stolen animals. They don't have to worry about any more dangers. People seem to be chattering, and they're all excited about what happened. Adventurers went out and brought back some people. They all want to go see the people who stole the animals and like maybe throw a rock at them. The small kids are trying to throw things at them. Harass them as they're being walked through the different farms. What are you guys doing while the farmers go tell the other houses what's going on?
Well, that's a
Wait.
job well done.
Did we ever work out how to recover that reward from the guild? Do we need to get from the farmers or the bar?
So we just needed to get the farmers to say that it's a success. So we need to go back there and just accept the reward, right?
Okay, you walk up to one of the random farmers, specifically one of the ones who set the quest up, and you hand them the parchment, and they're like, "Oh yes, sorry, I forgot," and they grab the parchment and they lay their hand on it, and then they just say, "Thank you for assisting us," and they hand you the parchment back, and then in your head, you hear a small voice. One at a time, you just hear, "Thank you for assisting the Emerald Company. You will be rewarded when you get back to the tavern."
If you ever need any more help, we are the Bernards.
You know what? I'm happy with this.
Okay.
Bernard is a good name. I like it.
I also like it. Thank you.
So you did not bring back the animals that were stolen. You didn't bring back the stolen harvest, but you did find out what happened and brought back the culprits. Your party is gonna receive 5 emeralds to be split amongst you.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I gotta go up and find the last emerald payment. 10. Okay, so your party has 15 emeralds altogether. Okay, at this point, are you guys gonna be doing anything else near the farms?
Not that I can think of.
No, same here.
Okay, you're near the city.
Well, actually, is there anything else in this farm? Isn't like in this village that isn't just farmland?
It's the edge of the port city, so you have the major city in the middle where all the buildings were, all the merchants, and as you walk further out from the city, it starts to get like a house and a couple farms and another house and a couple farms. So it's just people living, very rural. Some animals here and there, some crops growing. are you guys gonna head into the town?
Um,
If it's all the same to y'all, I'd like to sit here for the night while y'all heading back down into the bar, back down to the guild, and collect our winnings.
yeah,
I'm just gonna watch these guys. Y'all be heading back this way, right? Y'all can pick me up on your way back out.
sure. I mean, I don't really have anything to do in that village, so.
Neither do I, really.
Okay, so are you guys gonna head straight to the Emerald?
Yeah, the Emerald, and then we go back.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we sleep in the Emerald, and then we go back to the place.
For hunters.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I also want to figure out in the guild what we can do with emeralds.
Okay, once you get to the Emerald Tavern, I'm gonna say you just walk across town, going straight to the Emerald. You're excited to figure out what you can get with the emeralds, the currency for that specific tavern. As you make it to the tavern, everybody do a Constitution check as you approach the tavern.
Oh boy.
Check or save?
Check.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Okay. Everybody makes it there, and then who is gonna be stepping into the bar first?
Me.
Banana.
I would have imagined Bernard, yeah.
Okay, Bernard. You open the door, you walk in. Yeah, everybody's drinking, everybody's happy. You look around, your teammates in one of the tables enjoying a drink, some food. Who's gonna be walking in next?
If I will.
Uh, sure.
Okay, you walk in. It's a rowdy crowd. Everybody seems to be happy. You follow Bernard. Ricardo, as you walk into the bar, you step through the door, and next thing you know, you're stepping out of the bar.
What the fuck? I know what's going on, but I'll try again.
You walk into the bar, and as you step through the door, you're walking out of the bar.
I'm gonna stick my head in.
Your hand goes in.
Just my head. I'm gonna stick my head into the bar while standing outside.
Yeah, everybody's just drinking, enjoying themselves, having fun in the bar.
Do I see my boy is with me, the Bernards?
Yeah,
Are they inside?
they're walking in. They're walking to the table.
Hey guys, I can't get in.
Oh, okay. I'll come help, and then Bernard will walk out, pick him up, and then just like carry him through.
As you walk through the gate, you walk out of the bar.
See, it keeps happening.
Could it? I mean, it's the ring, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, Barkeep, what's up with this?
The barkeep's just gonna look at you and wave you away. We don't want your kind in here. Get out.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you are trouble. Get out before you destroy my bar.
I really have no idea what you're trying to say here.
He's gonna ignore you and just look away.
Well, fuck. What now?
Well, I guess you're staying out here while we go into the bar.
Where
might
the
have
snacks? Where
bread.
they sleep?
Okay, wait. Are there any windows to the tavern?
Yes, there are some windows, panel windows to the left of the door.
Alright, I'm gonna
Open the
I'm gonna
window.
jump through the window.
As you jump through the window, you make it into the tavern, and then you blink and you're outside the tavern.
This is bullshit.
according to everyone else, you jumped in through the window. Everybody looked at you confused. You stood up and then you just walked yourself out of the tavern. But in your mind, you
Okay.
just appeared outside the tavern.
What do you have against me? And I'm gonna take just a rock and throw it in the direction of the. I'm not trying to hit him, but I want to throw it in his direction to like hit the bar so it makes a noise.
Roll to hit. Just to see
Alright.
how accurate you are.
So that's just the dexterity plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Alright, so it should be +2 to what I'm rolling now. It's a 9.
Okay, you get upset, you pick up a small rock and you throw it at the bartender. And you
At the bar.
you throw it at the bar and you hit a bottle and break it.
Fuck! I'm sorry. I just.
Everybody's looking at you from inside the bar. They're wondering why
No.
you threw that rock.
We can
That
pay
was a
for that.
mistake.
Okay, is the party's gonna stay in the bar or are they gonna walk out with Ricardo?
Slowly backing away towards the door.
Sure.
Well, you guys should still get the reward. Do they have an HR department? Ask them that.
Well, that's kind of the problem. Is they only pay us in emeralds, but they aren't real emeralds. They're just like idea emeralds, and we can't use them anywhere else. It's really a horrible system. That's
What
why I
can
was
you
looking for money instead of stuff.
What can you do with the emeralds then?
Spend them here.
What can you buy then? Can you just buy drinks?
Drinks, food, lodging.
Well, that's stupid. We can just go buy a house, right? How much does a house cost?
Are you trying to buy a house in the town?
I'm just gonna ask like a layman, just like someone passing by, hey, how much does a house cost around here?
They're gonna look at you confused and step away.
Alright, we need some magic shop to buy like an inflatable castle, and we can just plop it next to where the hunters are.
I'm going to approach the bartender. Hi, is there a reason why he can't come in?
The bartender's gonna look at you and say, "There's a lot of reasons why people can't come
Okay.
in."
Other than the bottle, which we will pay for, we have emeralds. Why can he not make it through the door or the window?
Bartender's gonna look at Ricardo. Well, the bar's guarded, so has he killed anyone?
I mean,
I-
we
Not
got
personally.
Oh, I'm sorry. Has he killed anyone in cold blood? We don't mind defensive or for missions if it needs to be done.
I didn't kill anyone.
Nope.
He's been with us the whole time, so surely if he had, we wouldn't be able to get in
Is-
either, right?
Is he wanted? We don't allow when a criminal's in here.
Also, no.
I don't think I did any crime.
He was here like 2 days ago, so.
Mm,
Did just sort of vandalize with that bottle. But again, we can pay for that.
It's a mistake.
the bartender's gonna walk up to the door, step outside, and look at him. And look up and down. Are you still wearing your
Yeah, but drag's
boxers
over.
gloves? Hmm.
Yeah.
Can I minor illusion the ring as he walks towards the door?
Bartender's gonna look him up and down and says,
Oh,
"I don't
maybe.
know. See, I didn't set up the charms. I do know that we just anybody who can't get in just doesn't belong here. That's all I know."
Well, what do I do now? I have emeralds to spend.
We just got an offer job for you.
Well, you can still spend emeralds, just can't go in the bar.
But the whole point of the emerald system is that we can get lodging here, right?
I can bring the food out to you.
And I'm just gonna sit out here. Oh, can we set a table?
Are you gonna set a table on the road? I mean,
Well, that's what I'm asking.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Wait, but what about where I'm gonna sleep?
The bartender's just gonna look you up and down, walk inside, and then he's gonna look back and say, "Okay, try it one more time."
All right, I'm gonna try it one more time. Very confidently walk in.
As you step through the door, you just turn around and walk right back out.
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay. You have a tent for him, or some sort of like shed out back.
Well, we do have an inn. It's just a few buildings down. You can rent a room there. But
With emeralds?
one second. It's gonna step into the bar, look under the bar, move a whole bunch of stuff around, and come back and hand you. One sec. Are you guys splitting up the emeralds, or is it gonna be a party fund?
Party for now, and then we'll split it up later.
Yeah.
I assumed it was party.
No idea what the emeralds can actually do, so maybe it's best to just keep it like a party fund.
It's gonna hand you a ring, and the ring just has a green tint to it, and she's gonna be like, okay, just go down to the inn, show them your emerald ring, and they'll charge it to your account.
Emeralds?
Yep, and just hands you the ring and walks back into the bar.
Problem solved.
Fucking hell. Well, so I'm gonna sleep alone.
I mean, I assume we could all stay in that inn, right?
You've also got your retainers, so they can keep you company.
Alright, fine. I do have a very extensive morning routine.
Ricardo, do a perception check real quick.
Alright.
You haven't seen your retainers in town or in the bar.
Hey, have you guys seen my retainers anywhere?
Where did you send them? What they do when they run away?
No, so two of the retainers I left them here because they're not mission retainers, right? So I just had them stay in town,
Okay.
and the other one, my sidekick, I told him to go back to town, basically here, when things go south, and then it did in the intersection test. So he ran back.
They're not in the bar, and you haven't seen them all the way through town.
Alright, fuck. Hey, do you guys have a missing person section around here?
No one's paying attention to you.
You. Alright, I'm gonna go look for the local police department.
Local police department. How are you gonna go about looking for that?
I'm gonna ask people. How the fuck would you look for it otherwise?
Okay, what are you asking?
Not like police department, like guard station, right? Like
Guards. Oh, if you're looking for a guard, right behind us is the Emerald Company. Just go in there, and they'll take care of any security needs.
No. I need someone who would help me find missing people.
Oh, they take care of all types of businesses. They're the best.
Yeah, but they don't want my business.
Oh. Well, if the Emerald Company doesn't want to help you, I don't know. I guess you could just ask around.
What I'm doing. That's why I'm asking you.
Oh,
We could put the bounty up in the Emerald Company.
they're gonna
That
look
sounds okay.
confused and walk away.
Bernard and I can go in.
Yep, we're perfectly capable of stepping in.
Are you going in for a bounty, looking for the missing members
How
of the
much would
party?
it cost? I'm not gonna don't put up a tall bounty. Just like a couple gold pieces.
A couple gold pieces.
Okay,
Or if they have like a minimum.
if you step in and you start asking the bartender about a bounty, he's gonna ask you for some information, some details. Then he's gonna say, "Wait, you mean the people who were with you the other day? Well, they're in their room.
How am I gonna get in there? Tell them to come out.
1 second. And he's gonna step away from the bar, go through a door. 5 minutes pass, 10 minutes pass. He's gonna step back. They'll be down they're gathering their stuff. Should I take the room out of your funds?
I mean,
He's not gonna wait for an answer. He's just gonna look away, write something down on the ledger, and go back to work. 5 more minutes pass, and sure enough, here comes your all members of you, safe and sound.
well, it was something.
See, now they are a bit confused though, because they don't understand why you're not gonna be staying in the Emerald.
Don't worry, you're gonna be staying with me somewhere else.
They gather up all their things. Are you gonna go straight into the inn?
I guess it's just an inn, so
Okay. The inn is actually just a small building. It's 4 or 5 buildings down. When you walk in, it just looks like a regular store. But when you talk to the person behind the counter, it's just this woman who looks at you, and she just says, "Hi, are you guys looking for a place to stay? Okay. How will you be paying for this?"
they told me to show you this thing.
The ring? Okay. She holds the ring and says, "Okay, 1 second." Reaches under her desk, pulls out a ledger. Uh, Hands you the ring. Would you mind? Just put the ring on and put your hand on the ledger.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, so you put your
I'm now in the sex offender legislator or something.
you put the ring on, you put your hand on the ledger. It's like, okay, so the Emerald Company is gonna be paying for this. Okay, no problem. And she walks you to the back, and she says, "Will you be just having 1 room, 2 room? There's quite a few of you. How many are staying?"
How big are the rooms? They're all staying with me.
Each room would hold 2 beds.
I guess we need 2 rooms then.
Is it just you and your followers, or is it the whole party?
I think it's just me and the follower, right?
Okay, so you get your 2 rooms. She hands you your keys, and she says, "I'll just let the Emerald Company that you're getting 2 rooms. They'll just deduct it from your bounties." And she walks
Oh.
off.
Alright. This is some extremely confusing shenanigans.
Yes, you now have 2 rings. I have no idea why you're putting all the rings on. Like, there's other party members.
Yeah, well, I'm the one who's stuck outside.
What is the rest of the party doing?
Sleeping for the night?
Yeah, we have lodging in the thing, don't we?
In the Emerald Company, everybody's having a great time. You sit down at your table, and they bring you meats and food and anything you can think of. You whatever you're asking the bartender to get you, somehow they have it. No matter what you ask for, and they just keep bringing it to you. Now, after you are done eating and drinking and celebrating, if any of you want lodging, the bartender hands you a key and just told you to, it's through the door. Just pick a room and just go in. The key will open for you. When you go through the door, you notice it's a small hallway that just seems to go on forever. And it just goes on forever. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna pick a door, I guess.
Okay. You try opening it. It doesn't budge. You put the key in and you turn it and you open it. And it is the most extravagant room you've ever seen. It's bigger than some houses you've been in.
Okay. Carter's really missing out.
Okay, so do each of you go to your own rooms, or are you gonna be sharing rooms?
Get my own room.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Each of you opens your own door, and each time you step in, it just seems to be like the perfect room. The biggest room you've seen has all the amenities, the softest bed. Now, are you guys gonna be doing anything else, or are you just gonna go to rest today?
No, just going to bed.
Yeah, I think I'm about done as well.
Okay, Win-Win. Are you staying in the... That's what I was gonna ask. Are you gonna stay in the farm, or are you gonna walk back into the city?
I was just going to stay at the farm, just to keep an eye on the guys for the night to make sure that everything was going as... Because they looked scared, but I still don't trust them. I was just going to go for the night, and if the guys don't come back, if the rest of the crew does not come back, then I'll go out in the morning. I'll spend the night on the farm tonight.
Okay. Well, you watch them. They seem to be very scared. The village doesn't take kindly to them. They're not treating them that well, but they're not treating them bad. They're just kind of like dragging them through the street, telling people what they've done. They're deciding who gets to keep them first for labor, who's gonna use them for what harvest, and they're kind of just sitting there silently, looking down, scared, because they know they've got caught. They're not gonna try anything. So your watch goes by pretty smoothly. At this point, I am gonna call the session here, just because I don't have anything prepped past this. But so
Okay.
far, you guys have 10 emeralds and whatever money you receive from the Hunters Guild.
We got 10 emeralds from the horns. No, for the beaks. Then
You
we
have
got what
10 emeralds
said-
remaining.
Oh, because we used it for lodging.
You used
Aye.
it for lodging.
That's expensive.
Oh, it was only 1 day's missions.
Not that bad.
I guess the only thing the thing I would want to do next is go back to the Hunters Guild, because he said that he would get us a mission for, like, prestige.
Also, the 1,000 gold there.
There was 1,000 gold reward for killing the fakers, if you remember.
That's true,
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry,
true.
not killing the fakers, for stopping the fakers. Gotta watch my words with the Hunters Guild.
Now,
Yeah.
murder was a viable option.
Yeah, I told you we didn't need to murder.
So y'all are going to hang out there and wait for me to get back in the morning? You're going to swing by and pick me up? Any ideas on the game plan?
I would swing by, though it would take me a long time to get prepared tomorrow.
The farms themselves are on the way to the Hunter Cave. You have to leave the city, and you go through the farms. So if the party is gonna leave in the morning, Wing would be on top of one of the buildings, I'm assuming, or would he have stayed in one of the houses? The farmers would have let you go into one of the rooms and given you accommodations.
Nah, no, thanks. I'm a swamp guy. I'm not into sleeping in fluffy comfort.
Okay.
I stayed on top of one of the places, keeping an eye on everything.
Okay. As if you guys leave in the morning, you would have gone by and seen him on buildings, just keeping an eye out. The party would have been able to pick him up on the way out.
And I'm just gonna leave the main farmer. I'll just leave him a note. You know, take my leave. Everything looks like it'll be good here. If you have any issues, let us know. We'll fix it.
Okay. I did mention that you received the reward for the beaks as well as the reward for the animals. You seem to have completed a secondary reward. 1 second while I check my notes, because I don't know when you did this. I have to actually check that you did it.
Did we accidentally complete a quest?
I think you did.
Oh,
And do we have like a community money thing, or are we splitting this up somehow? How does it work? I just need to know if I have to add it to my character sheet.
We're gonna.
I have all of the money written down for splitting up later.
Yeah, we're gonna split up when all of us are here next session.
We got a bunch of money last session,
Now,
Emeralds for
so
now,
we still need to divvy that up.
the emeralds for now are for the group. I don't know what else it can be used. If it's just for like lodging, maybe we can just keep it as a group fund.
Do you know what happened last session, by the way?
Not a clue.
okay. Last session, the party made it to a camp where you engaged the camp, and everybody got ambushed except for Wing Wing. He jumped up into the air and flew out of the ambush range. The party was taken to the hunter's cave where they were gonna be killed. Wing Wing tried to save them, and when Wing Wing came into the hunters, she was about to confront them when they noticed the ring on Kick Puncher. Once they noticed the ring on Kick Puncher, they asked Wing Wing how they got the ring. He explained. Then they thought it'd be fun to test the new members out and threw them into a cave. Wing Wing was opposed to it, but then they told either that or we kill them. This way they at least have a chance. So Wing Wing helped carry them down to the caves, where she gave them the key to their shackles because they wanted them to fight shackled for more fun. But he didn't think that was fair, so he slipped the key to the shackles in, as well as an antidote because one of the members was poisoned. Then they had a small fight in the caves where they fought several owlbears. Wing Wing was able to cheer from the outside, seeing the fight, and the party was able to successfully entertain the Hunters Guild. Once the fight was over, they were welcomed as members, and they received several rewards for entertaining the guild and killing the original member they took the ring from.
Cool. I was the hero. I love it. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for saving us, Wing Wing.
Appreciate it.
I have a random event that you guys completed. There was a deer bounty, and one of the deer bounty completion stipulations was to kill 3 or more owlbears. Since you guys brought back 5 beaks, I'm gonna go ahead and hand you guys 5 emeralds for doing the deer bounty.
Cool. Back up to 15.
It is.
Yeah,
So like each or all together?
all together.
Okay. So we have a total of 15 again, right?
Yes. The bounty
Cool.
was for getting antlers or meat, but also figuring out what was going on and what was killing them. So you got the minimum reward, which is 5 emeralds for a portion of the bounty. Okay.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna log off. See y'all later. Thanks for the session. Alex.
I'm gonna
Okay.
post some
That was
items,
fun.
so you have things to spend your money on in the morning.
Cool.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
may not be here next week. I am scheduled to work, but it may not, it may fall through. So I hate to be difficult about it, but I probably won't know until Friday or Saturday whether I'm working. Okay.
Yo,
And if
my-
I work, it'll be like 6 in the morning. So sorry, but I'll let you know one way or another.
Yeah, that's fine. My wife wanted to play today, but she's been working every Saturday this week. She actually got called off yesterday, but she was just tired and she didn't want to do anything today because overtime, man.
Yeah, I worked a little bit today. I only worked about an hour today, but next weekend is like a full 12-hour schedule. So, but it's a coin toss. So that's fine.
Oh.
All right, I'll let you know. Thank you very much.
And the emerald ring, you can take that off and it will not go back to your hand. So don't lose it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's your
Alright.
account balance. That's your credit card.
Oh, cool.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
Later, guys. Thank you.
Thanks
Bye.
for the session.